Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from a land that doesn't know the impossible, a land used to pioneer, a land where dreams and visions are transformed into realities and tales of success. Today, we're witnessing the success of ICEM21 conference delivered in a revolutionary way from the land of dreams, the United Arab Emirates.
Some of the highlights of this year's conference includes the concept of bringing emergency medicine together after an eventful year, the pre-conference workshops held online, and the scientific programs that covered wide-range topics in emergency medicine. We'd like to thank each one of you for making it possible by attending, participating, and contributing with the academic content. A special thanks to those working behind the scenes. Even though you are not seen or heard, your priceless efforts are well acknowledged. And of course, a very special thanks to the donors who contributed to support their colleagues to participate at this conference.
And now, we leave you with concluding remarks by Professor Sally McCarthy, President, International Federation for Emergency Medicine, IFEM.
Hello, it's Sally McCarthy, the President of IFEM. I wanted to take the opportunity to say what a fantastic conference ICEM21 has been so far. We've been warmly welcomed by the Emirates Society of Emergency Medicine, and we've listened to fantastic talks and participated in interactive sessions. I was really sad not to be able to attend in person, but I think I've had a little taste of the culture just by joining the conference. The theme of bringing emergency medicine together has really done just that. Now I'm just about to talk to you and announce the IFEM Awards, and we're awarding 13 awards today, 3 humanitarian awards and 10 Fellowship of the IFEM Awards. I'd like to encourage you to look on the IFEM website for the full citation, and I'll mention that these awards were awards from 2020 and 2021. They celebrate the achievements of some amazing people in emergency medicine. And so I hope you'll give them lots of credit and congratulations when you next see them. Thank you very much.
Now, I'd like to introduce one of the most admired board members, Dr. Rasha Buhmaid, Head of ICEM's Organizing Committee, to deliver her concluding remarks.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of the ICEM21 Scientific Committee, I would like to thank all of you for participating in the ICEM21 conference. It has been fantastic 4 days where we were able to deliver 7 pre-conference workshops, 65 scientific sessions featuring 260 speakers from more than 70 countries, representing a truly global EM community. Without our speakers, our moderators, our attendees, this event would not have been possible. Thank you all. I would like to take this opportunity to also thank our Abstract Review Committee team that is led by Dr. Ziad Kazi and his tremendous team for putting great effort in the conference preparation phase, where they had to review hundreds of abstracts that were submitted and select the best to be part of our oral and poster presentations. So thank you to the Abstract Review Committee. I would also like to thank our ICEM21 supporters and sponsors for their support to make this event possible. Thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you, hopefully in person, in ICEM 2022.
Thank you, Dr. Rasha and Professor McCarthy, for your valuable remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the most awaited part of the closing ceremony. We will leave you now with IFEM's Humanitarian and Fellowship Awards presented by Professor Sally McCarthy.
Each year, IFEM recognises special individuals who have contributed to international emergency medicine through their outstanding work leading to improved emergency care. Today, we're recognising recipients of the Humanitarian Award and the Fellowship of the IFEM Award. The purpose of the IFEM Humanitarian Award is to recognise an individual or organisation that has conducted work related to international emergency medicine which has led to major humanitarian or public health benefit. Our first recipient is Dr. Srihari Kadamanchi from the Society for Emergency Medicine, India. Dr. Kadamanchi's academic and professional focus is on emergency and disaster medicine, humanitarian assistance, clinical research, and public health. Dr. Kadamanchi has contributed towards the development of emergency medicine, community first responders, disaster medicine, and pre-hospital care in India for more than 13 years. He has also directed and joined post-disaster and humanitarian crisis responses in many global regions. In 2017, he joined the ICRC in Geneva and deployed as a health delegate in Gaza. Dr. Barry Klassen from the Royal College of Emergency Medicine is recognised for his work in Malawi since 2010, establishing the first adult emergency and trauma centre at the Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital. He later obtained a Scottish Government grant for over £1 million to develop emergency and trauma centres in other central hospitals across Malawi, aiming to develop a national network of emergency care in conjunction with colleagues locally and to measure the impact and effectiveness of this initiative. He is actively involved in the Scotland-Malawi Anaesthesia Project, training clinical officers and nurses in Malawi, and is Chief Medical Advisor to the British Red Cross. Dr. Roseanne Skalicki from the Australasian College for Emergency Medicine has dedicated her professional and personal life to the advancement of emergency care in both Tanzania and Myanmar, and has been pivotal in establishing emergency medicine in Myanmar. In 2009, Dr. Skalicki took her young family to northwest Tanzania to a 200-bed district hospital to develop an emergency department and improve emergency care. In 2013, she went to Yangon to help train the first local emergency medicine specialists and introduce the system of emergency care to Myanmar. Over the last 7 years living in Myanmar, this has expanded to a university Masters of Emergency Medicine training, Diploma of Emergency Nursing, Triage and Ultrasound training, and Basic Emergency Skills training. Dr. Skalicki continues to advocate for Myanmar physicians and healthcare workers and provide support to them since the recent coup in Myanmar. Now we turn to the Order of the IFEM Awards, also known as Fellowship of the IFEM, which recognises individuals who have demonstrated an extensive and continuous commitment to the specialty of emergency medicine in their own country, as well as having made significant contributions to supporting the development and advancement of the IFEM. This can be by serving in a leadership role within the IFEM, or demonstrating outstanding service in promoting the development of the IFEM, active involvement with ICEM, or by demonstrating outstanding service promoting the educational objectives of the ICEM, or an exceptional person who has made outstanding contributions to international emergency medicine in other ways. Today we present 10 awards. Our first recipient is Dr. Elizabeth DeVos from the American College of Emergency Physicians. Dr. DeVos has been chair since 2018 of the IFEM Specialty Implementation Committee and involved with IFEM for some years before that. And she is active with ACEP's Ambassador Program in International Section. She also remains active with an ongoing involvement in emergency medicine development in Rwanda and is recognised as a global emergency care educator by the Ministry of Ghana and the Saudi Arabian Ministry of Health. Dr. Saleh Fares from the Emirates Society of Emergency Medicine was the founder and president of the Emirates Society of Emergency Medicine since 2012, established the Emirates Society of Emergency Medicine Conference, and helped found the Gulf Federation of Emergency Medicine. Dr. Fares is founder and chair of the Trauma System Initiative of the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, including the Trauma Registry, and he is chair of the organising committee for this conference, ICEM21, and a current IFEM Assembly member. Dr. Go Siang Hyong from the Society for Emergency Medicine in Singapore helped establish the Society of Emergency Medicine in Singapore and achieved specialty recognition by the Ministry of Health and Academy of Medicine there. He is a founding member of that society and was its president from 2005 to 2012, during which he hosted the ICEM in 2010. Professor Go was a member of the IFEM Assembly. Dr. Colin Graham from the Hong Kong College of Emergency Medicine moved from Glasgow to Hong Kong, becoming a Fellow of the Hong Kong College and the Academy of Medicine, and has many other academic affiliations internationally. Professor Graham has made major contributions to academic emergency medicine development and research, clinical care and emergency medicine education, including as Editor-in-Chief of the European Journal of Emergency Medicine for 10 years. He is a member of the IFEM Research Committee and other IFEM task forces. Dr. Tajek Hassan has championed the development of emergency medicine, leadership and workforce sustainability since qualifying as a consultant, and has been active and leading educational initiatives in Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka and parts of Africa. He was the Director of e-learning at the Royal College of Emergency Medicine and is a past president of that college. He is current IFEM Assembly representative, or is current IFEM Board representative and a past IFEM Assembly representative. Dr. Camilo Gutierrez from the American College of Emergency Physicians is the chair-elect of the International Emergency Medicine section of ACEP and the ACEP Ambassador Program. He's also involved with the Global Emergency Medicine Academy of SAEM and the AAEM International Committee. He is a founding member of the Latin American Pediatric Society and chairs the IFEM Pediatric Emergency Medicine Special Interest Group. Dr. Don Milady from the Canadian Association of Emergency Physicians is an academic emergency physician with a special interest in geriatric emergency medicine. He established a clinical fellowship in geriatric emergency medicine in Canada and has developed key resources in the subspecialty available to the global emergency medicine community, and he educates for geriatric-friendly EDs. He's a founding member of the Geriatric Emergency Medicine Special Interest Group established at IFEM in 2014 and is current chair of IFEM's Clinical Practice Committee. Dr. David Taylor from the Australasian College for Emergency Medicine is being recognised for his contribution to emergency medicine research at a national and international level. As chair of the IFEM Research Committee from 2015 to 2019, he developed the IFEM Ethical Conduct in Research Checklist, a white paper on ethical challenges in emergency medicine research and peer review protocols. He has contributed to the research content of many international conferences on emergency medicine. Dr. Judith Tintinale from the American College of Emergency Physicians has spent her entire career devoted to teaching and leading the development of emergency medicine around the world. She has had numerous leadership positions, speaking engagements, and really needs no introduction. She is the author of Tintinale Emergency Medicine, which is the best-selling emergency medicine textbook of all time, and she is one of the most accomplished emergency physicians in the world. Dr. Yanis Toupasis has spent his career advancing emergency medicine, including setting up the inaugural residency training program at the University of Wisconsin School of Medicine and Public Health. Yanis was instrumental in developing emergency medicine residency training at Addis Ababa University in Ethiopia, which was one of the first training programs on the African continent in emergency medicine. He is active in the Global Emergency Medicine Academy and ACEP International section. Dr. Toupasis is Deputy Chair of IFEM's Core Curriculum and Education Committee and a member of IFEM's Executive. On behalf of the IFEM Board and Assembly, I'd like to congratulate all our award recipients and celebrate their remarkable achievements and commitment to international emergency medicine. Thank you.
And now, with IFEM Research Awards, presented by Associate Professor Jonathan Knott, IFEM's Chair of Research Committee.
Hi there. My name's Jonathan Nod and I'm a chair of the IFEM Research Committee. Thank you very much for the opportunity to present the IFEM Research Awards. These are the awards that are given out for the best papers presented in a number of categories at the IFEM conference every year. The process for this is the abstracts that are submitted for the conference are reviewed, and then the best abstracts go forward as nominated for the prizes, and members of the research committee adjudicate those until we can work out who is going to win in each category. Our first winner is the Campbell MacFarlane Award for Best Poster, and that goes to Teddy Lee from the University of Hong Kong, China. For his poster, which was the prognostic accuracy of sepsis scoring systems in predicting mortality, a systematic review and meta-analysis. Congratulations, Teddy. The next award is the prestigious Best Paper overall at ICEM21, and the abstracts that were selected for this, the papers go forward into a Excellence in Research session, which is held as a standalone session. I'm delighted to say that Shelley McLeod, who is the Research Director at the Schwartz Reisman Emergency Medicine Institute, Sinai Health at the University of Toronto, Canada, won Best Paper for the drug treatments in COVID-19, a living systematic review and network meta-analysis. This is a very large program of research, very dynamic, with ongoing review of what is happening in COVID-19. So not just a static presentation, but an awful amount of work still to come. So congratulations, Shelley. The best paper by Young Investigator is given to a presenter who is within 5 years of getting their fellowship or sitting the boards. And the winner this year is Marianne Samara. She's an emergency medicine physician at the Philippines General Hospital in the Philippines, and her paper was on exploring the inter-unit handoff practices in the emergency department to inpatient care of the University of the Philippines at the Philippines General Hospital. Congratulations, Marianne. The best paper by a trainee goes to a presenter who is still in residency training, not yet got to boards or fellowship, and the best paper went to Chia Kai Chang, who's a resident at Changhua Christian Hospital in Taiwan. His paper was aiming to make a diagnosis of acute coronary syndrome in the pre-hospital setting a norm. This is a development of a novel semiconductor manufacturing electrochemical biosensor device for point-of-care cardiac enzyme testing, trying to get that diagnosis earlier and earlier to assist in disposition and management. Congratulations, Chia Kai Chang. And finally, the best paper for evidence into action. This is a category looking more at novel research, but research has been translating into practice. And the winner here is Sunil Upadhyay, Associate Professor of Emergency Medicine at McMaster University. Sunil presented a couple of papers at this meeting, but the one for which he won this award was the creation of a novel evaluation tool to manage conflicts of interest in clinical practice guideline panels. Congratulations, Sunil. So whilst we've had a fantastic program of research and papers general at this conference, I just want to again congratulate the award winners here, very deserving and picked out of what was a really terrific field of papers and research in 2021. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, and we're back, this time to announce our winners for this year for ICEM 2021 Local Awards. Our Best Moderator Award goes to
Dr. Andre Patino, Emergency Physician, Emory University, USA. Thank you, Dr. Andre Patino.
And now, the Best Speaker Award goes to
Dr. Ahmed Wazan, Assistant Professor, Ministry of National Guard Health Affairs, Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Dr. Ahmed, for your efforts are highly appreciated.
For the Best Resident Journal Club, the award goes to
Dr. Charlotte Alexander, Emergency Registrar, Gold Coast University Hospital, Australia. Thank you, Dr. Charlotte.
Our top participation on ICEM21 Virtual Platform Award goes to, and the winner is for the second time, is
Dr. Teddy Lee, China. Thank you for being active throughout.
Congratulations to all the winners, and better luck to the rest of you next year.
Sadly, we have reached to an end. However, before ending up the closing ceremony, we'd like to leave you with a video about ICEM 2022.
Welcome to Melbourne. I'm Rob Mitchell, an emergency physician here.
We're on the land of the Wurundjeri and Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation.
Our aim for the ICEM 2022 meeting is to facilitate a conversation.
All right, so we talk about better care for a better world.
Better care for a better world. Better care for a better world.
Better care for a better world.
Better care for a better world.
So what does that mean?
All sorts of things, I would imagine.
Ensuring that access to care is a right and not a privilege.
Human rights and health rights.
Equitable healthcare for every patient that presents to every emergency department, no matter where that is in the world.
Equity for our First Nations people.
The idea is to bring people together from all over the place to learn from each other and with each other and try and reduce some of the inequities in care.
To really promote all the great things that IFEM can bring to emergency medicine and global healthcare.
Things that we can take back to our own places of work.
We've got a fabulous program.
All the latest advances in emergency care.
A busy scientific program.
As well as some really hard-hitting, interesting clinical content.
Innovative projects that have been done in different countries.
There's going to be something for everyone from every background.
And be prepared. Be prepared for dancing and eating and having fun. But also having thought very deeply about what better care for a better world means for you. How will it change your practice?
I hope that you can come, explore our town and really make the best of your visit to Australia.
Oh, that's good coffee.
Please save the date for ICEM 2022. We hope to see you soon in person.
Until then,
Stay happy, healthy, and safe.